Hello my friends, I am Jihondo. Welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 3, the One City Challenge. This is Episode 10. In Episode 9, things started out going really well. We upgraded quite a few, as you can see. New tram stations. I bought a shiny fruit plantation, which cost an absolute arm and leg, but anyway. And then I tried to update the airport, so I thought things were going really well. The airport moving process turned out to be quite a mess, and in so doing, I may have accidentally enraged the city I work for. So that could be a problem, but we'll deal with that later. As usual, I took a look around the map just before I started recording, and I noticed a couple of things. One, our food stocks are dwindling rapidly, so I went and figured out what happened there. This airport over here used to service a very nice fruit plantation, which is now gone, as you can see by my 3 very expensive helicopters that are doing absolutely nothing. So, needless to say, that's a problem, and we're going to fix that. Oops. It would help a great deal if I actually clicked on the right buttons to do that with, but anyway. So we'll be sending all 3 of them to Hangar to sell them off. Then I took a look around the map to find new sources of fruit. There aren't any really particularly near, although I did find one spot. It's pretty far away, like it's way out here by St. Tillywell. But there are 2 of them, so I thought that might indirectly fix that problem. It's a very long way. So I think I'm actually going to use planes for it, because it's just such a crazy distance. So that's the plan and what we're going to get started with today. Alright. If I make this a big enough one, I might be able to place it somewhere where I get both of these fruit. I might not be able to do this. I may have to do them separately. I might be able to get them. The difficulty being, though, it may not count them as being from, like, it may only still draw from one, whichever one's closer. So I think I actually probably will be better off just to build just a couple of smaller ones, one for each. There and there, and that will do. It of course means a little more administration, because now I have to do them 2 of them separate, but that's not a huge deal. We are now using the Dinger 1000s. The Yate wagons are gone. They're no longer available, and this is the only one that has the speed I like. So that's the one we shall use. This is Fruit St. Tillywell. Or Tillylay, sorry. I think I had St. Tillywell in the previous game, I think is where I got that name from. Not sure now. I could have just made it up out of my head, because I do that from time to time. Anyway. And you will go from Hangar to Tarmac. And all the way over here. Whee! To our current airport. Hangar. Tarmac. Excellent. And you will be green to go at that time. Meanwhile, at the other airport, we do the exact same thing. Dinger. Fruit. Yes, please. And this is fruit from Nanpool. Excellent. And its route is Hangar, Tarmac, whee, all the way over here. Hangar, Tarmac, and green to go. We can now close all these other windows. Fantastic. And with that, we are ready to start the clock. I do have to wait for the, excuse me, the fruit choppers to get back to whichever hangar they go to. I don't know if they'll go to the heliport or the actual airport, but either way. Well, that one's going there, but either way, once those 3 are in, I can get rid of all that and no longer pay for it, because these helicopters are cost me 150 grand a year each. So, needless to say, I don't like that. Oops. That's the food copter. That one's okay to be there. Okay. There's two of them. And the other one stopped where? Do I actually have a helicopter pad in here somewhere? I just can't see it. Oh, right there. Silliness. Okay. Well, that's that sorted, and we can now get rid of this actual heliport itself. Not pay maintenance on it either. Excuse me. And in the meantime, these planes here probably haven't made any money yet, but they should have at least activated these orchards. So we should have... yeah, we got fruit waiting. Excellent. I don't know if one plane each will suffice or whether I'll need to add a second one or what have you, but either way, that will increase the flow of fruit, because right now it's a little bit low. So... should be arriving shortly. Here's the first one. And there's the other one anyway. Excellent. Oh, no, I guess that was a different plane, something else. Never mind. Right, yeah, that one's still coming. Okay, it just happens to cross over. Alright, so you've got your fruit. Oh, there it is there. Okay. Excellent. Oh, actually, this doesn't actually accept fruit, does it? That's a problem. Okay. New plan. You are a transfer. Because otherwise all it'll do is the fruit that's on it right now will just stay on it. It'll just fly back and forth, accomplishing absolutely nothing, and that will make me very sad. So let's make that a transfer. And now we just need something to haul the fruit from here to here, so it can actually be processed by the factory. What would be easiest from here? Well, I don't think... What would be closest? This, obviously, I could use a helicopter. That's a possibility. I'm already sending a helicopter from here to here for the food back. So that's definitely a possibility. I could use a van or a tram, I suppose. Is there a fruit tram? No, so we will not be doing that. No, I think we'll just use a helicopter. It'll be fine. Because we already have the capacity to do that, because we were doing it before at that other place I got rid of just earlier. So that won't be a big deal. Alright, so your fruit. I'm even going to rename you back to Fruit Copter, because that's exactly what you are. Awesome. Okay. So you will go between here via the hangar and here via the hangar. Okay. At Frogtown, you will not be loading. Because there's a possibility that this thing may be taking off right at the exact same time a train's coming in, I'm going to explicitly tell it not to load fruit from here. It shouldn't anyway, but this is just more paranoia than anything. The only loading it should be doing will be over here at south. And that should do the trick. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any fruit for its first trips. I don't think... Well, maybe. It is already unloading now, so I guess it should be okay. Nah, I probably won't make it back in time. That's okay. So the first few helicopter trips will be a waste, but it's not a big deal. That's okay. Alright. Alright, well, one of them is circling at least, so it's at least thinking about it. There we go. Do your maintenance, come on out. Do your transfer. Get yourself some transfer credit. There you go. So I now know you're working just fine. Yeah, it wasn't there yet. So this next trip's an empty trip. That's okay. Not a big deal. But yes, that means we have fruit here, which is fine. I'll need more helicopters, but that's okay. We'll figure that out after. Let's get you some transfer credit. Oh, it looks like you already have some, actually. Okay, I completely missed that it came in and came out. So be it. Alright, yep, you got some fruit. Now, I don't expect this to be making much, if any, money, but let's at least see how it does. I suspect it's going to be a pretty heavy loss, actually. But, so be it. We shall see shortly. Oh, wow, it's actually making enough. I guess fruit is worth a lot more than food, which seems kind of counterintuitive to me, but anyway. Either way. So I'll just have to keep an eye on this. If the amount of fruit seems to be growing way faster than this helicopter can pull it, I'll just have to clone that copter, which isn't a big deal. But we'll have to wait and see. This is such a busy airport, it's hard for me to tell what's happening, so... Okay. But either way, we are looking pretty good here. At least in terms of that. We still, of course, have the main problem, which is that the city hates me. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to fix that. I planted them just a massive pile of cactus, and they just don't care. Jerks. Okay, so this is slowly ticking back up, because this was in the 800s before, so this is good. That didn't sound like something good. Something just broke down somewhere. I also don't really like this, because this is a little bit dangerous. When trains are coming in, they could very easily pop one of these trams. So I may have to fix that at some point too. What I mostly don't like, though, is that they're all so close together, and then when the front one breaks down, they all have to wait. Which is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. But anyway, I guess we'll leave it for right now, but I don't really like that too much. Excuse me. I'm not really sure what we can really do to fix the anger issue here. I mean, I could certainly go back to trying to bribe them, but that doesn't really work. They get, like, it's a lot of money. It doesn't really do much, and all it does is, you know, probably get me caught, which means I then can't do it again for a year or two. So So I'm not sure that that's the right plan either, but I'm not really sure what is the right plan here. I'm kind of stuck. If anyone has any suggestion as to what a good way is, like usually I just plant trees, but if there's any other thing I can do, please let me know in the comments, because I really don't know what else I can do. Like I planted them all these trees and they didn't really seem to care. Having said that, I have figured it, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of pollution coming off the airport, and that's probably bothering this side of the city. I don't really want to move this airport again, though. It was a bit of a pain to do it in the first place, and I'm pretty sure they won't let me place one down anyway, even if I get rid of this one, so I really don't want to move it. Anyway, I guess what we'll do for right now, though, we have this line open and available. Let's go and try and find something to do with it. What are you? You're just rubber. So are you. Okay. Well, that's not so good. Why are you losing so much? Do I have too many vehicles here? Looks like I have too many vehicles here. Okay. Well, we can deal with that. You, come in. Looks like I'd say I have way too many vehicles. They're all losing a fortune, but we'll start with one. See if that helps enough. Looks like they've broken this road a bit too. So let's fix that as well while we're at it. That might help a little bit. Looks like quite a few of these roads are broken. Anyway, who knows? Anyway, let's get rid of that and see if that helps the water truck situation. Just having one less hopefully will help. I think the main problem is, yeah, this production has dropped quite a bit. And I suspect this one probably has the same problem. That's about the same, I think. So I might have to go look for more water sources. Vehicles not available. Ah, I see. So the trains I'm currently using are not actually available anymore, which means it really does want me to upgrade to either monorail or maglev. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Which also means even if I connected this, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it, because I wouldn't be able to buy a train for it. That's a problem. Okay, well then I guess we are in fact going to have to do some upgrades. Which I really didn't want to have to do, but anyway. So what I need to do is I need to run a little test and see if... I know monorail I can't run on. Can I run on maglev with an existing train? I probably can't. But let's try it and see. Didn't think so. Okay. So I'll have to put that back. Okay, so in order to do that, I have to recreate every single train, because you can't clone to a different type of vehicle, because the depots that these go into don't allow for the other type of vehicle. Ew, this is going to be such a mess. And the worst part is I can't do any of the parts that connect to the city because they hate me and won't let me build new stuff. So even if I do upgrade something, it won't help because I can't actually bring it into the city. well, poop. That's not going to work well. Alrighty. Yeah, that's going to be a significant problem. And I really don't know how to fix that said problem. So, again, I'm looking for suggestions. Any comments you feel free to leave me will help immensely, because I am totally lost now. Huh. So basically, not only do I need to do a great deal of manual updating, but I first have to figure out some way to make these people love me again so that they'll let me do it. And I don't know how to do that. My wife says I should just buy them all a drink. Well, there is a bribe button. I guess that's close enough. Okay, well, I got away with it, and they still hate me. So that was 45 million bucks. Get them drunk. Well, I'll try it one more time. It's another 45 million. I got caught. And that's the end of that. Now they will not talk to me for 6 months. Oh well. Yeah. No, you're right. I don't have any other ideas. That's why I said I was stuck. I mean, I guess I could plant a few more trees, but I'm not sure how that'll really help if they don't care for the ones I've already given them. But I suppose I could do that. They already have a statue of me. How much more do these people want? Well, they used to love me back then.
Give them a statue of something they actually want.
The only option for statues is of yourself. The game is pretty selfish. Yeah, I guess these cactus are the only thing that are available. That's fine, we'll just give them a whole pile of them. And see if that helps. Not really. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what I can do here. I think I'm stuck. I mean, I guess theoretically I could just get rid of a lot of these stations, including the airport, which is probably the one they're most upset with. But there's no guarantee that with the stuff I leave left, like the stuff I'd keep, it'd be enough to bring their rating up enough to then replace the stuff. Yeah, I really don't know. Really don't know. New fruit plantation. Where? Fort Exwood. That's pretty far away, but... Oh, actually. Well, I've already got an airport not far from there. It is an awfully long way, but that is a lot of fruit. So I might take that. I'll leave it on the screen for now. See if that's worth adding another plane to this already very busy airport. Probably, since we're running low on food there. Although we're overloading on fruit, so I guess I just first need to clone another fruit copter. And let that have a try first to fix this problem. Part of the problem as well, I think, is because the city's so large now, to make any real impact on them, I have to do something pretty large and significant. And they won't let me do even something small and insignificant, so... makes it a little bit challenging. So I think I still have too many water vehicles. So I think it's time to lose another one. Oh, I didn't put the statue there so they would like me. It was to show off that it was my city. I don't think it actually even has any effect on the city itself at all, good or bad. I don't think it does anything other than just shows off your ego. But then they built it behind a really, really tall building. It took me like 3 years to find the thing. They didn't tell me where they built it. It just says, okay, yeah, we built it. I couldn't find...
Really like you if you put behind a tall building.
Yeah, they don't really like me. Perhaps I picked the wrong city all those... about 90 years ago. After all I've done for these people. Or to them. Whatever.
Have them pissed off at you.
Yeah, it's good times. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. And it seems pretty late in the game now to just abandon this city and pick a new one, you know? Although I guess technically in the spirit of my challenge I could do that. If I ripped out every single bit of infrastructure, picked a new city and started over, basically. Seems a weird way of doing it, but I theoretically could do that. Still have lots of fruit there. And still dwindling food. I think we need another fruit copter. So let us do that. And yes, I think I will add, even though that's already a busy airport, I think I will add one more. Fruit plane. Using the mighty digger for fruit. Yes, please. And you are Fort X Wood. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And your route, hangar, tarmac. Whee! All the way over here. Hangar. And tarmac, where you are doing a transfer. Excellent. And off you go. Okay, so that's going to be a bit more fruit coming in. I probably should have a few more fruit copters then, but we'll see how the 3 of them do for now. Oh, you're waiting for maintenance. I was trying to figure out why this one was just sitting there. I was waiting for maintenance. Okay, that makes sense. Not a problem. So we got 250 fruit at the moment. That's a bit high. And 440 food. That's not good, but it is. It looks like it's going up, so leave that there to keep an eye on it. And we'll see how we do. I get the distinct sense that things are not going well at Trueness North. Nope, not real well at all. So that one's going to be going away very soon. I think it's time to compress the number of fruit cars there to a very small number, like 1. Of course, what doesn't help is because these trains are now so far past their rebuild date, they're going to break down a lot too, which is not helpful. But anyway, yeah, we definitely do not need anywhere near this many fruit cars. There, let's try that. That should help a little bit anyway. Okay. Oh, because this one here. Okay. Trying to figure out why it was taking so long to find a free path. But there was, in fact, another train on that track, so that's fine. Yeah. Could be in some big trouble here. Can't renew the vehicles, can't replace them, can't upgrade them. Not so good. Not so good, folks. Not so good. Yeah, don't really know what to do at this point. Things are looking a little bit grim.
Just admit you lost.
There's that vote of confidence I've been waiting for. The wife just said, just admit you've lost. Yeah. We certainly don't need this many fruit cars on this one either, since that production is very low there. We'll drop that down to 2. Clearly. Oh, this is a passenger one. Oops, I thought that was another fruit one. Okay, I probably didn't actually need to get rid of that car, but oh well, no big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's not that many passengers waiting. It's not too crazy. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I've been at this for 90 years, and theoretically the game ends in 30 more, so now I don't know, like, Do I just like drag out the 30, or do I stop? Like, I really don't know. I don't. Hint, it's not going to get any better. Oh, you're going for morale officer today, huh? Well, maybe we should leave it to the viewers. I think that's the fairest way. Well, I mean, if people are still interested in watching me try and fight through this, then I'll keep trying to fight through it. If people are generally saying, yeah, she's right, it's hopeless, just give up, then I will. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a cut in the episode here, and I leave it up to you, the viewers, to leave a comment one way or the other. Do I keep fighting with this, or do I pack it in? So, please leave a comment, whichever direction you want me to try and go. And
My vote, pack it in.
Lisa's vote is to pack it in, but either way, it's up to you, not up to me or to her. So, you choose. Leave me a comment one way or the other, and I'll go with majority. So, I look forward to reading your comments, and I hope you'll come and hang out with me again next time. Bye.